Waiting for people to come on. I'm just gonna rest here. On, but there's no sense of community anymore. United States, think about it. You don't know your neighbors. You don't have acquaintances, friends. It's like rinse and repeat. This person's gonna betray you. This person's gonna fuck you over. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Cycle continues. It's just what's happened in this country over the last something years. Let me see. Try turning it up. I'm just testing. I don't know. I'm just live. Hello, everybody. Can people hear me? Okay, good. So yeah, I'm talking about the United States. I am talking about the state of the world right now. And the state of the world is horrible. I mean, if you guys don't know, it's complete dog pile. Community does not exist anymore. Okay, thank you. Yes. Community does not exist anymore. Please like, share this live stream. The reason why I'm saying this is because I've been just seeing people recently the Handala, which is a boat. Will you have something set on your phone? Maybe gestures. Oh, okay. Oh, that's strange. Maybe I accidentally hit it, but I'll end this poll now. Yo, I liked it for you. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's just in regards to the way society is right now, there is no sense of community. Like the fact and the reason why I'm saying that is think about it. Do you know your neighbors? We need to exist as a species, not a society. Exactly. Right now we're existing as a modernist society. And if you look at architecture, it's shit. Architecture is shit. Like I mean, you look at these buildings. I mean, go to a McDonald's. Drive down the street to your McDonald's, or maybe the next time you're on your way to work or some family like go drive to a McDonald's. You will see that McDonald's. You will see the aesthetic of it. It's boring. It's like, oh, we're adults. It's gray. It's these plain colors. Like guys, cars used to be red. Cars used to be green, blue, pink, tie dye. Cars used to be different colors. Like our society used to be exciting. Like, and if it wasn't exciting, we tried to make it exciting. I know my neighbors, we are like family. Good. Yeah, I have two neighbors, like I said, but not enough Americans. It's like we're talking about in regards of a loneliness crisis. But it weren't that bad. But it wasn't like that before I came. So I hear it. Yeah. Yeah, no, for real. but it's just the sense of community in America. It's basically non-existent. It's like people are lonely as hell. People are working like I met this one person. Hello, Braden. Hello, everybody. Like I met this one person. Hey, man, I slept with my. Okay, just whatever. I. It's not even appropriate for this live, but it's just, but it's just in regards to just the state of our country and in the United States of America. I'm scared for this country. I'm genuinely scared. I've been concerned, even under Joe Biden. I was concerned about this country because I knew this country was heading in a wrong direction. You need mods, bro. Trolls are trolling. Yeah, I know. It's definitely in my future live. But in regards to just the state of this country, like people be saying, "Oh, Kamala would have fixed it." I'm sorry, this country was done from the start. Like this country was still going into the ground. It didn't matter. Trump, Kamala, it did not matter. This country was going to go into the ground. Sorry, bro. I thought I was on for trying. Yeah, no. It's like I said. Maybe on another launch. It's just, but that's the thing. People keep thinking like, oh, well, Kamala could have saved this country. No, Kamala wouldn't have done anything. She would have continued funding Ukraine, and she still would have been complicit with what's going on in Israel. Flawed by design. No, exactly. I listen. I went to school. I went to school. Seriously, I was the top in my fucking class, and I would be like, yeah, loneliness is an epidemic, but at the same time, it's artificially manipulated. What's up? What's up, you two? But it's just the loneliness epidemic has been manufactured. That's the whole point. They want people on medications. Like I've spoken with I'm friends with two psychiatrists. One who's a piece of shit, who honestly I'm cutting off, and haven't spoken to. And the other one is a psychiatrist who actually does want to get people off of these medications. She's always said, "Hey, this is not a crutch. This is for you to learn the coping mechanisms and to get off of it." You smoke? If so, don't. No, I don't. I don't. I probably do marijuana once, like two, three times a month, like in a month, like I don't know, like 3 times in a year. I don't smoke much, honestly. What's your mental health conditions called? Well, it's not mine. It's really just society. It's like people are depressed, people are anxious, people have social anxiety, we have manufactured a society of people that are on pills, essentially. Depression or what? No, I'm saying that society is. Society is no. It's not right what's happening. But in regards to what's happening, we have lost the sense of community. We have lost the sense of family. My uncle literally stole $20,000 from his dying mother and literally ghosted her. Like I just seeing that happen at 21 years of age burned. It literally burned inside my head of how screwed up society could be. Definitely, but it's just when it comes to yeah. Now they treat mental health with meds first, therapy second. Used to be the other way around. My my shrink is old school. Yeah, no, exactly. It used to be therapy. The whole point is therapy. The whole point is therapy. Who is this? Stop blaming everyone for why you're in the way. No, I'm not upset. I'm not depressed. I'm calling out what society is going through right now, and what society's going through is just depression. I mean, it's mental ailment. I'm not calling out. I'm not blaming society. I'm blaming the system on why people feel like this. And people feel like they're just on a hamster wheel to basically never get off. And that's the problem with our society today. There are people out there, like I knew this one woman who was working 100 hours a week, and I told her, like, hey, how have you been? I'm exhausted. That's what I said to her. And she was like, how many hours a week did you work? And I was like, I worked 78. And then she laughed at me and she was like, I worked 110. What you did was baby weeks. That's what she said to me. And I was like, okay. It's like, I was just like, okay. So basically, a month, 2 months goes by. She has a psychotic break at work. Turned out she was able to work those over 100-hour weeks because of her coke addiction. So I'm like, oh, okay. So she was on a bunch of stimulants. So, Jesus Christ. So that was basically what happened to her. And she was like, I have all this money saved up. And guess what? She blew through all of her money when she was recovering. So that's the thing. It's like when people say, like, oh, like, you're supposed to work hard and then save money and everything. Well, that's the thing. You're supposed to work smart. So that's how you don't pay interest, because that interest is your mental health. That your interest is if you get sick. You see, you don't live in Europe. You don't live you don't live in a country with universal health care. No, 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 no. You live in a country where you pay taxes for the most of your life. They go to Israel. They go to any other like rich person's pocket, who gets a contract from the government. And then basically you're forced to pay healthcare still, even when you're 65 and you qualify for Medicaid. So I'm gonna leave. What you're even talking about? I'm talking about how people burn out in society. If I'm not laughing, I'm crying. But tax in America is completely stupid. Yeah, it is stupid because there's no representation. There's no representation. He's ranting. Yeah, no, I am, but it's just in a respectable way. I'm gonna vent and rant, but yeah, tax in America, it's a complete scam. It is. It literally is. I mean, you mean to tell me right now I'm supposed to pay taxes? I don't get any benefits, but then you're gonna penalize me for health? Yeah, Medicaid or Medicare 65. Yeah, but my mistake. But it's just so I work all this time. I work. Yeah, I'm on Medicaid. All. Thank you for correcting me, but all this time I've worked, and then I turned 65, and still I can get denied when it comes to life saving care. Even if I have private insurance, you get denied. But in regards to taxes, you have no representation. Why do you think a tax strike is illegal? Like, and again, this is when people be like, "Oh, America's the freest country in the world. We're we're the freest and greatest country in the world." My ass. When freaking, if I protest, here's the thing: if I protest a tax strike, if I don't pay taxes, hey, I don't agree to what you're doing. It's wasteful spending. That's when they put the cuffs on me and they send me right off to jail. Like, what is that? What? How is that a free country? How is free speech? Because they know. Have you ever thought of moving out of the country? Of course I have. Yes. No, you don't get denied for life saving care of that. It's not part of HIPAA, but that's. But I can't think of a law, but it's HIPAA. They can't deny you life saving care. They bill you for it. Of course they bill you for it, but fuck. I mean, they can take your house. I mean, there's been instances in Medicare. There's been instances where the government will literally take your house, like literally, not just taxes, but also like when it comes to old people. I mean, even when it comes to private insurance, before you get to 65, like if you're in medical debt, oh, you have a house that's in your name? Okay. We'll sue you and take you to court. It's insane. If you get SSI disability or get both. But in regards to the big beautiful bill they passed is horrible for us. Yeah, who make under 100,000. Well, like I said, I mean, a lot of people think this. I'm actually going to say this right now to even people. Yep, if you don't pay, they take your assets. Yeah, exactly. But it's just in regard, again, that would never happen in Europe. That would never happen in Europe. Literally. I mean, if you break your arm, you break your arm. Okay, $50. Literally. You get cancer instead of Breaking Bad, like Walter White having to deal crystal meth. Guess what? The story would have ended literally at the first or second episode. And if they wanted to do a conclusion of he lived a wonderful life with his family and stuff, they could have done that. You see, Breaking Bad would have never been a blockbuster hit, an office hit, if it was based in Europe. Like, but it's just that's what I'm saying. Like the amount of stories I've heard. Like I knew a guy that literally robbed the pharmacy to get his insulin. He was a type 1 diabetic. He held a pharmacy out at gunpoint just so he could get his insulin, just so he could fucking live. That's the desperation of this country. So I've seen a lot of hard shit out here when it comes in regards to healthcare and to live. Like just to live. But we're the greatest country. But we're the greatest countries. Other places are horrible. What other places? Like honestly, what other places? Like I mean, that's the thing. People will be like, "Oh, you're talking." Well, no, that's the thing. Of course, every country is going to have its flaws, but I'm talking about Europe. I'm talking about France. I'm talking about Germany. I'm talking about systems in play that basically show, hey, there is a way. You can get life-saving care. You can save your life. We can help you. If yeah, in Canada. No, and like I said, in Canada, that's what happens when you defund it. Where women don't get treated right. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, you go to the Middle East, yeah, that's going to happen. I mean, I wouldn't go to the Middle East. I'm not putting up the Middle East as this beacon of progressivism or, yeah, of course not. It's a freaking, it's an Islamist theocracy. It literally is. It's an authoritarian government. So, I mean, of course, definitely. I would never put the Middle East up there as this country of a beacon for human development. No, hell no. Like, are you kidding me? Jesus. Like, stories I've heard about the Middle East. I know one guy from Iran. Like, I mean, public. He would see Blue Cross won't cover any weight loss surgery or meds until I'm a type 2 diabetes. What the hell? Are you serious? No way. I paid too much for crap. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. Well, that's the thing, Eric, the Lakers and Raiders fan. I'm from the United States. And my father passed away, and he was a type 2 diabetic, and he had a heart attack because of Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom voted down CalCare. My father would still be alive right now if Gavin Newsom wasn't an inept asshole in regards to delivering universal health care. My father would still be alive right now. My father died on July 31st of 2020, and I'm coming up to his 5th anniversary of his passing. My father was only 58 years of age. I'm from California. Yeah, I'm from California too. I'm a former Angelino, literally. Laker. I'm also a Lakers fan with Kobe Bryant. But Middle East used to be super Western. Well, that's the thing. The Middle East used to be super Western in regards to values because of the Soviet Union. Let's be real. Communism is what made the Middle East great. I'm sorry. Like I know that's going to be controversial for people, but Afghanistan was great when the Soviet Union was in. Women were not wearing burqas. Women were free, liberated. I mean, it was obvious. The Soviet Union was a massive success in the Middle East. And the United States funded the Mujahideen and funded terrorist groups because they wanted their oil. That's the truth. That's the truth with every country. Like every country, musically, Sarah, every single country the United States has invaded, it has literally gone to crap. Why the fuck does Donald Trump look like a bunch of cheese dust? I know. Well, that's the thing. I mean, look. Let me see. Sort of here, 1669. I'm gonna say this right now. Like, look like cheese dust, but at the same time, why does the whole White House look like a fucking retirement home? That's literally what it looks like. You have people literally being wielded out, like literally people are on crutches going to Congress. I mean, what pasty fucking old limped asshole is voting away my rights now? That's literally how I feel when it comes to living in this country. That's why I complain about this country. Listen, I don't complain about. I would never say America. Oh, America is worse than Afghanistan now. No, I would never say that. Okay, like that's just of course Afghanistan now is horrible. It's absolute. And again, it's America. America ruined it. Just like America ruined Syria, American ruined the Middle East. They set the Middle East on fire. That was the whole point with the Sunrise Movement. That was the whole point. The spring. I used to be an ends broker, except I refused to sell health ends. Didn't want to have any part of it. Big Pharma paid for my childhood. I have a love hate relationship with Big Pharma. Yeah, honestly, like I said, Big Pharma. Like I know, I look like a hippie with this headscarf, but I'm fine when it comes to Big Pharma. I'm fine. Like same with holistic. Like if you need to take a medication, if you need to take Zoloft, if you need to take something and it works for you, great. Great. Okay. I mean that's fine. That's okay. If you hey, and if you take something that's holistic or herbal or natural, like I do, like St. John's wort, that's fine. That's okay. Literally. I meant the love hate. I have a love hate relationship for both Big Pharma and also the holistic movement. I have no clue. We didn't start the fire. Yeah, the song. It's just unreal. It's unbelievable. Fire. Yeah, I just some troll. Just like I mean, I'm talking about freaking American lives. I'm talking about the way society is now and why we're in end times when it comes to society. Yeah, yeah, some idiot freaking came in here. It's just I'm so sick of these people. Like it's like there's literally people are literally losing their lives. People are literally poor, sleeping under freeway underpasses. And then we got, and then we got these dummies. We have these dummies coming in here, just being like, oh well, John Hitler. Yeah, it's like I know what you're saying. Like I know what you're saying. I know you're trying to say 1488. I know what you're trying to say. The Austrian painter. You think it's funny. It's not funny. Like stop fucking coming in my chat being like, oh, making fascist jokes. It's not funny. It's yeah, he's crazy, that dude. But yeah, in regards to what you said musically, Sarah, in regards to what you said, it's insane. Like I said, the amount of corruption in Big Pharma is just insane. Like, I mean, it really is insane. I mean, especially with SSRIs or psychiatrics because so many people are on them. Like, I was speaking with this one woman. You wouldn't even believe this. She was on Respirodone, a fixer. She was on Lumotigen, which is like a mood stabilizer. And she was on temazepam. She was on 4 different medications. I'm like, how are you functioning right now? Like, how the fuck are you standing upright? That's what I said to her, and she's like, I'm so depressed, and she was depressed. Personally, we should kick all immigrants out of the United Kingdom. Well, that's the thing. I don't think all immigrants are bad. I mean, some are bad. Yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, the ones that are bad, the ones that are committing violent crimes and stuff, they should be prosecuted for the fullest extent, of course. Like, of course, like I got into this. I'm in, and when in a country like Britain, it's like, okay, this is a country that's predominantly of a specific ethnic race and plus nationality of people. I could see that, but when it comes to the United States of America, I don't see that. This country was stolen. I'm part of the land that was stolen from. I'm part Choctaw, Blackfoot, and Pawnee. I have a lot of native blood in me. This land was stolen from me. So I mean that's the thing. Like I could see a country like, oh, there no immigrants, at all whatsoever. I could see a country like like Britain, France, South Africa. I mean South Africa, they're kicking out these like white, farmers and stuff, or China. I could see like a own homogenous country doing that. But could I see that for America? No, because I'm the original indigenous person to America. I'm Pawnee, Blackfoot, and Choctaw. That's what I am. Person again. Every society is always collapsing. Insurance and big pharma are both the same. No, they are the same. Insurance and big pharma is definitely the same. It definitely is the same. I remember I was on the phone just to get Medicaid. It was crazy. Like just to get Medicaid. I was on the phone for 90 minutes. I should not be on the phone with Medicaid for 90 minutes. I should literally get Medicaid right there. Healthcare is a human fucking right. Like it should be right on fucking demand. So, oh, I know that tribe. Yeah, you're the soup tribe. I know them. Yeah. Holy moly, it's great to meet another one. But yeah, no, seriously, like whenever anybody talks about like immigration being like, oh, America, we can't have any more. It's like, okay, let's get out of these people's countries. Let's, like, seriously, whenever a person comes in and be's like, these Mexicans or these Latin Americans, it's like, gee, why are they here? Why are they here, Jack? Oh, yeah, that's right. They're here because the CIA and the United States of America went into their countries 30, 40, 50 fucking years ago and decided to do regime change. And they also funded the cartels. Let's not get that twisted. Ronald Reagan funded the Contras. That was why it was called the Iran Contra scandal. They funded it. That was literally what they did. That was what made South America as dangerous as it is today. It's actually South America was not dangerous like it was today. It actually was not 80 years ago. The cartels did not exist. Like it was a very small fraction. The cartels in South America were very far. Hello, glad you're back. But it's just yeah. So in regards to immigration, when they say how can we fix illegal immigration, I always tell people go to the CIA. That's where it is. Go to the CIA. Andrew Tate, my boy. Oh my god. I mean, I like Andrew Tate. I think he's funny. I think Andrew Tate's very funny. Like I don't support like I don't agree with his views and stuff like that in regards to relationships and women. But I think he's hilarious. That dude's like an adult child. He's freaking hilarious, that dude. When people I'll put the race card, I literally pull out my Indian card. No, exactly. Same here, literally. Same here, literally. I've had like white racist people. Like I remember when I was a kid. They're like, "Oh, you're very articulate for your kind. Where are you from?" And it's like I pull out my native. It's like literally they don't know what to say because it's the truth. I'm sorry, dude. It's not your land. You're not in Britain. You're not in France. You're not in Holland. You're not in Germany. Like, and you got these people. You got these like white supremacist people. I remember I met this one. There's this one clan member that this fucking idiot who, like, this fucking idiot who I was debating. Do you live in North America? Yeah, I live in North America. Constant career. Let me see. Constant career Giles of this monster has moved to the Netherlands in search of affordable health care. Good for him. Good for him. Good for him. Seriously. Very, very happy. What's going on? Yeah, it was crazy. It was very crazy, but yeah, good for him, honestly. Constant career, yeah. Crazy. But that's what I'm saying. It's like there's people literally escaping. There's people just there's people literally just escaping the United States right now. Like it's I mean, they're sick. They're people that are sick. I mean, I met this one woman who had cancer and she had cancer and she was literally stating how basically she had to leave. Like she literally I'm like I can't have they gave me the hospital bill. I mean, my private insurance just dropped me, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I remember seeing her bill, guys. Her bill was for $564,000 and 35 in 35 cents. I'll never forget seeing that bill. I will never forget seeing that bill. And her private insurance literally said denied, literally. And she was paying a premium. She was spending $1,400 a month on healthcare just to get denied. It was crazy. No, I haven't cussed anymore. I haven't, but it's just in regards to. Let me say anyway. After I was. Here's the who. In regards to just healthcare, I think it's just insane. I think it's crazy. Don't get airlifted. A million easy, 80% not covered by ends. Holy moly, are you serious? That's crazy. That's insane. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, like I said, I don't want any trolls on here. I'm specifically, I'll set up moderation. It's just I'll definitely set up moderation if I go live tomorrow. But it's just so if you get airlifted, let's say if you're in the middle of nowhere, it's you have yeah. So it's better. I'm asking you this musically, Sarah. So it's better if I get a rattlesnake bite, for instance, and I'm in the middle of nowhere. No, you're not banned. No, but it's just like in regards to if you get a rattlesnake ban, like a bite, and you're in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, because if you get bit and you're in the middle of nowhere, so it's better for me to wait 4 hours on an ambulance ride than it is for me to be airlifted to a hospital. Is that what you're telling me? That's just even though my life depends on it. That's wild. That just shows how flawed the American healthcare system is. That shows how flawed the American healthcare system is. But yeah, this live stream, I am gonna say this, Tate. This live stream, it is for adults. This live stream. And no, this live stream was not about sports. I've talked about sports. I have weightlifting videos. and plus also jumping videos, which you can check out on my page. But mentally, where I'm at right now, it's not in the sports area. Okay, no, definitely. No, like I said, I'll see you later. It's okay. Thank you, Dotate. Thank you. But it's just no, no, no. You're good. No, it's fine. Like I said, it's okay. Let me read this one. One of the air ambulances company out here allows for a lifetime membership, and if you end up airlifted, it's covered. Lifetime membership. How much is that? That must be insanely expensive. I'm not kidding. That must be stupidly expensive. That must be really stupidly expensive. Like I mean, because that's the thing. Like I can't imagine. Usually, you don't get a choice if they airlift you. They do airlift you. Oh shit. Oh my god. He didn't die from the route. So basically, let's say this. I get bitten by a rattlesnake. Listen, he didn't die from the rattlesnake. No, 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 no. He died from the adrenaline. The adrenaline sped up the uptake of the venom, which is what killed him. I'm not kidding, because the first thing that people do when it comes to, oh no, I'm going into the hospital, the first thing people do is literally, I I can't afford the ambulance. What about the ambulance? Oh my god. I remember, like, I saved this dude's life. I remember there was this guy who was having an opioid overdose, and I saved his fucking life. I put Narcan in his nose. It's that thing you put it in the nose and you spray it. And 10 years ago it was 3,500. Let me check. Be right back. Okay, definitely. Usually you don't get a choice. But yeah, in regards to Narcan, so I saved his life. It took three Narcans to basically bring this dude back from Captain Jack Sparrow's tomb. Since he looked gray and he looked like he was dead. This guy who was on fentanyl. And the first thing that came out of this dude's mouth after I revived him from a fentanyl overdose was, how much is the ambulance ride going to cost? It just, I was like, what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What? How much is the ambulance ride going to cost? Are you kidding me? How much it? That's what a man who just got revived from fentanyl said to me. This man was literally fighting to literally. He was like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. He's just like that. He was literally fighting to not go in the ambulance. When it's like, sir, you just overdosed on literally the most dangerous fucking drug in existence. And this dude's literally fighting for his life to not go in the ambulance. They had to restrain him. They had to literally strap him down on the hospital gurney just to take him to the ambulance, just to take him to the hospital. Because he was that scared of the bill. And like I said, an ambulance bill, it's easily $1,500. Just the ride there is $1,500. It's insane. It's crazy what's happened to this country. And so many people normalize it. Oh, well, that's America. You know, you want to go to communist China? Well, guess what? Communist China, if I get bitten by a king cobra, will I have to worry about my medical expenses? Oh, no, you won't. Okay. Um, I break my arm in Europe. Will I have to worry about an ophthalmologist, not an orthopedic surgeon, not fucking being on site? Did you know this? Let me turn my head around. Hold on a second. Did you know this? In the United States of America, hospitals are not obligated to keep an orthopedic surgeon on standby. So if you break your arm, you break your arm. That's it. The hospitals are shit now. I go to the hospital For me, they don't even have an orthopedic surgeon on site. You have to have health insurance. You literally have to have health insurance just to get surgery on your broken arm, for example. That's how crazy this country is. And that's why when people is musically Sarah back? Just asking. But it's just that's how insane it is in the United States of America. And they expect us to just be, oh, you're supposed to pay for health insurance. You won't believe this musically, Sarah. These motherfuckers, they penalize. Oh, you can't afford health care. Well, we're gonna penalize you. This was when I was back in California. I was working a job full time, still couldn't afford health care. 22 years of age, still couldn't even afford health care. Literally, still couldn't afford health care. And guess what? I got penalized. The Obamacare penalty mandate. They penalize you $300 to $600 for every year you don't have health insurance. You're too poor for health insurance? Well, we're going to penalize you for that. This country basically sees us as working. They sees us as mules. That's what this country sees us as. And they have these idiot fucking pasty boomers in their crutches and fucking wheelchairs who basically just, oh, you're supposed to just pull yourself up by your bootstraps. How old are your fucking bootstraps, Grandpa Jack? As old as fucking Cracker Barrel and the establishment during the 1930s? Where are your bootstraps? They fucking withered off back in 1968 in Woodstock when you were fucking that chick on the side of the street being high on LSD? I'm sorry, like I don't get like these boomers just like, maybe it's the avocado toast. Yeah, and maybe because it's the fucking M&Ms why you have fucking short sight and you have type 2 diabetes. Like I just now these boomers are like, "Oh, what's happening? What's happening?" Like I thought I was supposed to receive health care. It's like you have these boomers that hate us young people so much. These boomers are now complaining about the very system they created. It's like you created this. You fucking created this system. An entire generation out of home ownership. Do you want to know how much wealth millennials have in this country? 4%. Do you want to know how much Gen Zers are? My generation, my generation are expected to have in this country? 1%. We will have 1% of the country's wealth. That's crazy. That's fucking insane. I'm just Tom fans. It makes me sad. It actually makes me sad. I mean, seeing where this country has gone, seeing where this country has taken, I'm genuinely scared for this country. And people think it's a joke. People think it's a joke happening to this country right now. And listen to me, I was talking like that. A lot of people before some idiot comes on here and says, "Oh, he's only talking like this because Trump said." It's like, no, asshole. I was fucking talking like this during Joe Biden. I was talking like this during Joe Biden, during Barack Obama, during Trump's first term. I've been talking like this since I was 10 years old, and people were calling me a conspiracy theorist. Okay, let me see what you said. Hey, musically, Sarah. Okay, now they do yearly to 5-year membership. 5-year membership is $595. That's strange, and that's for airlift. That's specifically. I'm just asking you. That's specifically for airlift, correct? I thought it would be more expensive. I mean, that's because I've seen some. You've seen those hospital planes. I mean, that's a whole nother level. That shit's a whole nother level. I have my watermelon cucumber lemonade that I made myself. It's like a term life insurance. You pay for it and you use it. You use it, and if you don't, you still pay for it. I think it's a wise investment, at least where I'm at, because there's a chance. Okay, no, that's actually smart. That I understand. Airlifted. Okay, specifically, you can look it up though. It's through air evac. Okay, definitely. No, after this live stream, I'm curious because I definitely thought it'd be like I thought it'd be like something outrageous like an eccentric billionaire policy of $250,000 a year. I thought it was something insane, but like how rich people talk. Bruce Wayne. That'd be something crazy, but yeah, that's a smart policy. That's I would actually get that myself for 5 years. I would actually get that myself. Yeah, I'll look into that. That's if I'm still here. But if I'm in Europe, oh, I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry. For real. They actually have an international plan to wait, what? I don't know about that. It must be new. Yeah, I'll look it up, definitely. I'm glad you said that to me. That's wow. That's really cool. Thank you. Really. Thank you for sharing that with me. That's really cool. Because I've been thinking like this is expensive. That's because that's the thing. Healthcare in America is extremely expensive. Healthcare in America, it's very very expensive. I mean, just to see a psychiatrist is like $300, like right there. And for many people, seeing a psychiatrist can literally be life saving. The person could be having suicide, homicidal, suicidal ideations. The person could be having, you know, hallucinations, schizophrenia. Like they need this help. They need to get like at that point. It like if it's that bad. Like here's the thing. I always tell people try natural, try something holistic first before you go to pharmaceuticals. Because that's the thing. Like some things like like if you have mild to moderate depression, that can be cured with herbs. But if you have like severe depression, PTSD flashbacks, which are like so severe, like you served in Iraq. I knew like three guys that served in Iraq. Massive PTSD. Like when it was the 4th of July, like panic attacking, tremors. Like one of them was like on the floor, just shivering, just shivering, 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 just hearing the fireworks. And I mean, he had to get on Lexapro. He had to take his Lexapro. Like that's just he's doing better now, which I'm happy. But like mental health in the United States is still not even seen as healthcare. I think it's crazy, but it's really insane what's happened. Health insurance, healthcare just went through the fucking roof. Like I mean, as soon as the 1980s came around, when Ronald Reagan came in, that was it. That dude, Ronald Reagan, essentially ruined this country. He was really the person who started the downtrend of this country. And you still have these these goody goody old white boys being like, "Oh, Reagan was so great. Reagan was a hero. Reagan for freedom of this country." It's like okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, like I said, the greatest president in history. I mean, you know how they like, you know how like these news channels, like these like news channels, they play these like documentaries of these presidents, the greatest of our time, leadership, authority, law and order. They have this fucking voice in the background. It's like, I just hate these people because it's like they fucked our country, they fucked our generation. Oh, you should just go. I remember this asshole, this fucking asshole boomer literally said to me, "Oh, you need to go to school. You need to work hard, and you need to stop being such a hoodlum." I'm like, "What? A hoodlum? You were literally in Woodstock in 1969, fucking multiple randos on the grass while tripping balls on magic mushrooms and LSD. It's like he was like, "Oh, what did you say? You spoke back, you talked back to me." I'm like, "Oh no, nothing. I'm just," and I replied to him like this: "I'm just breathing in all of that housing equity." I mean, it's always them. Everything you thought had meaning, every hope, dream, or moment of happiness, none of it matters. As you lie being out of the battlefield, none of it changes. What a speeding rock does to our body. Hmm. But no, I'm just into regards. I'm just because that's the thing. I mean, we lived in a country. We had assistance. We had care. We had these things. And then you have these assholes. These boomers saying like, "Oh, you need to work hard, this and that." It's like, great, put them in a nursing home. Great, you want to fuck me? Really, you want to fuck me out of a house? You don't want to pass your house down to me. You want to fucking sell it to BlackRock when you bought your house for $20,000 and now it's 900 and something fucking $1,000. I'm, it's like I'm sorry, but it's like I see these abusive old pasty Mr. Krabby Cake assholes who basically want to justify screwing over their kids. And I always tell young people, no, just put them in a fucking nursing home. Just put them in a fucking nursing. Fuck them. Like I'm sorry, you're not gonna pass down anything to your kids. You're gonna fuck your kids financially. You're gonna just be selfish. You're gonna just be. Oh, I'm gonna live through. I don't want to pass down anything. I want to live through the rest of my. It's like fuck right off. Shut up, Mrs. Butterworth. Shut the fuck up, Grandma Butterworth. Like seriously. Like I'm sick of these people. I'm so sick of these people being like, oh, we're still. No, don't be. Just admit it. You don't like your kids. You should have not had kids. If you're talking about screwing your kids over actively like that, you should have not had kids. No, I'm just waiting because it's like I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing just people who just this selfishness. Tired of this selfishness. I'm just tired of it. And it's like people wear it as a badge of honor. People are like, selfish in America. Like they'll look at like I'm not kidding. Like I've seen people be like, that's never gonna be me. I'm not kidding. Like I was homeless at 18. One person actually knew that I was homeless, and he would always come by and he would look at me like this, just like he would always have his chin up. And it's like, yep, keep having your fucking chin up, so that's how I can fucking duck the hell out of you. You mighty duck looking ass piece of shit. Like Mighty Duck from the hockey movie. But it's like but I'm sorry. It's like I've seen people like, oh, I'm never gonna be homeless. I'm never gonna struggle. No, okay. Yeah, keep that same attitude. Keep that same attitude when your husband kicks you out of the house because you stopped offering him sex 5 years ago. And because you finally let yourself go and you don't buy yourself the mascara to cover up your ugly, bland looking ass like you used to, since he decided to settle for you. Or even for men, it's like, you have these idiot men. You got these men being like, oh, I can have better, I can date this younger woman, drains him for his account. Like, listen to me. The life has weird ways. It has weird, weird ways of humbling people. But it's been good talking with you. Thank you for having me in your chat, friend. Hey, no, definitely, of course. I would like to see. I'm going to be going live tomorrow earlier. It's 11:23 where I am right now in New York. So I will be going live at around 8 p.m. tomorrow. So I will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. And I am going to wrap it up because it has been basically an hour now. So thank you so much, everybody. And thank you so much, Musically Sarah, for tuning in. And I will see you guys on the next one. See ya.